I'm John Horner, Vice President at Miles Technologies, and today I'm going to be talking about one, what are the driving forces that should be used in your prioritization, two, how to prioritize projects, and then three, what are some of the most important projects that you should be prioritizing today. So what are some of the things that are the driving forces? The shutdown, whether it's been government mandated or otherwise, people are not leaving their homes or not going to their businesses as much. What does that mean? It means that there's more distributed workforce. People are inside their homes more. Because of that, there's the need for more digital service delivery. It's also impacted the economy. It's one, more difficult to get paid, and then two, there is going to be a surge of non-essential services that are not occurring now. People that say needed to have a joint replaced a month ago may need that or will still need that in a month from now. So all of the people that needed these non-essential critical services now, whether it's services or products even, will ultimately need that. You need to be prepared for that surge. So prioritization, I like to use Eisenhower's decision matrix in terms of prioritizing projects. So with your own projects, it's important to look at, one, what is the urgency of it? And then two, what is the importance of it? Anything that fall below what I'd call a critical line on the importance level, you should either avoid or eliminate. So think of urgent but not important things as interruptions. Any of those projects or things that are interrupting you, you should find a way to avoid those. And anything that's not important and not urgent, just get it off your list. You don't even want to look at it or think about it. Put it in a future bucket. Just get all of that off of your brain so that you can focus on the important things that you should do now. And then also for the things that are important but not urgent, make sure you have a plan for those so those don't fall off your radar, so to speak. So what are some of the top projects to prioritize right now? First, getting paid. Due to the shutdown, changes with the economy, it's becoming more and more difficult to get paid for your products or services. So how can you do that? What are some projects that could help with that? One, make it easy for your customer, whoever your customer is, to pay you, whether that's through simple payment portals, whether it's through integrations. Make it easy to get paid and make it fast. From the time you deliver your product or service, if it takes a long time for you to get an invoice or a request out to your customer who's paying you, speed that up through workflow automation systems, platforms, whatever it may be. Make sure that you're not delaying the request for payment and make sure you're making it easy. And on top of that, you need to stay on top of your accounts receivable, money that's owed to you. Make sure you know what it is. You have good reporting. It doesn't take you a long time to figure out what's owed to you. And then just as, if not more importantly, make sure you have a process for following up on that. Automated collections, dunning notices. But also just following up and making sure that you are on top of getting paid. It should probably be one of the top priorities for you right now if you're having any issue with receiving payment. Productivity. I talked about the non-essential but important services and products that people are not purchasing right now, but they will. So unlike the past where it's been, may have been more of a steady state that you provide an even number of, again, services, appointments, products to your customers, that's coming in waves now. So people that aren't buying now, there will be a surge. It's important that you're able to handle the surges more now than ever. So you need to have the capacity during these higher periods. So how can you do that? Any projects that increase your capacity through efficiency, through productivity, are important to prioritize now. If you need additional resources, make sure you plan for when you'll need them and make sure you have the resources, whether it's people, products, machines that you need to deliver your core service. And anything that can automate or streamline process, make sure that that is also prioritized now. You need now more than ever to be able to do more with what you have or more with less. The third piece, remote collaboration. Many non-essential employees, people that you may be working with, may be working from the home due to state mandates or personal reasons. So it's important to make sure people are working productively. Now, more important than that, any projects that relate to security and privacy of information, especially around remote employees, that should move to the top of your list. As people are working from home, you really need to make sure that information is secure and safe with anyone who has it. On top of that, you need to make sure that people are working as productively from home as they were in the office, and anything around that, whether it's getting them set up with the appropriate internet connections or monitors or tools to do their job. Now's the time to prioritize those types of projects. and increasing collaboration or improving collaboration with each other through things like video conferencing or online tools, should also be on the top of the list, because that will help with productivity. Fourth, sales and marketing. Some organizations are putting a hiatus on sales and marketing. I think you should do the exact opposite. The target markets are changing. There are new emerging markets. Who was your typical buyer or customer may be different now. There are different buying behaviors. So you need to understand what's happening with the market and really get a good handle on that. And then with that, any projects which allow you to possibly take on more capacity to your competitors or others that may not be able to help when those surges hit, you should be figuring out how to take advantage and help those customers that need your products and services most. So also making it so that you can identify what those new target markets are, and then develop strategies to sell and improve the way that you sell your products and services to your target customer. Product and service delivery is definitely important. It's changed. People are becoming more comfortable with technology. People are becoming less comfortable with physical contact, physical appointments. So you need to understand, right now, obviously that's happening, but even into the future, people, for quite a period of time, one will keep that comfort level with the technology that they've learned or that they're using, but while working remotely and communicating and collaborating remotely with friends, loved ones, even neighbors, and then also the hesitancy for things that involve physical contact. So it's essential that any product or service delivery methods that you use take advantage of, say, digital platforms for delivering services. Physically, you need to make sure that you're addressing the low or no touch ways of delivering products when need be, and making sure, again, security with all of this really needs to be important, to make sure the platforms, the tools, and the ways that you're using those tools are done in a secure manner. And the last item will be engagement and loyalty. So your customers have these important non-essential needs. They may not be buying them now. However, they will need them in the future. It's more important now that you maintain communications, that you maintain the customer loyalty that you've built up through your interactions with them through these times where they're not purchasing with you. So any projects that involve maintaining communications with your customers, helping to schedule product or service delivery, whether it's appointments into the future, things into the future, make sure that projects around doing that are high on your list. And then also helping your customers out, helping people out with information, with tools, with things that they can use while they're not purchasing your core product or need. Make sure that you're continuing to communicate and help those who need it now. So in recap, the most important projects to prioritize now, those around getting paid, improving productivity, remote collaboration, sales and marketing, digital delivery, and engagement and loyalty. If you have any questions on how to apply these concepts to your specific organization, just let me know and we can talk about it. Thank you very much.